William Carpenter Killgallon, known to all as Bill, chairman of the board of the Ohio Art Company, has the toy business in his blood. Husband to wife Susan for 51 years and father of 5 children, grandfather to 7, and favorite uncle to many, Bill has lived and breathed the toy business for more than half a century. In 1969, just a few short months after marrying, Bill and Susan moved to Bryan, Ohio, where Bill joined the family business as corporate development director. In that role, he oversaw several successful toy company acquisitions, including Emily and Flyback. Bill took over the reins from his father, W.C. Killgallon, in 1978 and worked closely with his brother Larry for 4 decades, building a lasting legacy that was passed on to the 3rd generation of Killgallon leadership in 2015. During Bill's tenure at the helm of Ohio Art, he saw the transformation of a business grown from the humble roots of manufacturing metal picture frames beginning in 1908 to supplying equipment for 2 world wars, and eventually transitioning out of the tin toy age and into the plastics age. That transformation was accelerated by the very popular Etch-a-Sketch drawing toy, first produced in Bryan in 1960 and quickly becoming that season's most sought-after toy, and one of the first toys to be advertised on TV. During Bill's tenure, he oversaw not only the international expansion of toy sales to more than 27 countries, but he also introduced many product successes, including the Lil Sport line of sport equipment for children, incorporating the first-time licensing of famous NBA stars such as Larry Bird, Dr. J, and most noteworthy, Michael Jordan. In the late 1980s, Ohio Art introduced the Animator, one of the world's first electronic toys, which was the forerunner to Nintendo. In the early 2000s, Bill oversaw the very successful launch of Betty Spaghetti, the world's first mix-and-match doll brand. Bill stewarded the Etch-a-Sketch brand to its own induction into the Toy Hall of Fame in 1998, with cameos in several box office hits such as Toy Story and Elf, countless cartoons, TV shows, commercials, and print ads. Today, Etch-a-Sketch is a cultural icon. And much to Bill's pleasure, during the presidential campaign of 2012, Etch-a-Sketch chose neutral ground, once more engaging the public's love of the nostalgic and translating that into additional sales. During Bill's years as president and then CEO, he remained steadfastly committed to supporting the toy industry through serving 2 non-continuous terms as an officer of the TMA, as well as his active involvement in politics both in Ohio and at the national level in support of the toy industry. While serving on the board of the TMA, he worked closely with his colleagues to develop the toy safety standards that are still in place today. His philanthropic reach extended to local programs for Bryan's children, but also included generous donations to Toys for Tots, as well as contributing to the TMA's many programs and its foundation. To Bill, family comes first, and Ohio Art has always been a family affair. He has strived to treat business partners and employees as family. In fact, many of his business partners refer to him affectionately as Uncle Bill. To this day, Bill's legacy and love for the toy industry lives on via a long history of innovations, his integrity as a leader, partner, and friend, as well as his commitment to ensuring that every time a child played with an Ohio Art toy, they had fun.
Good evening, Toy Association members. It's a humbling experience to be included in the 2021 Toy Industry Hall of Fame with Phil Bloom, Marguerite Stife, and Pleasant Rowland. Ohio Art has had a long tradition of participating in initially the Toy Manufacturers Association. We joined in 1918 when Mr. Henry Winsler, our founder, decided to make toys. Shortly thereafter, he purchased the C.E. Carter Company in Erie, Pennsylvania, which was later sold to one of our first inductees, Louis Marks. And this company was the foundation of the Louis Marks Toy Company. Later, following World War II, our second president, L.M. McDonald, was president of the Toy Manufacturers Association, and President Truman sent him to Germany following World War II in order to help with the reconstruction of the German toy industry. So there are many instances of our company being involved with this great association, and I am honored on behalf of these individuals and the thousands of Ohio Art employees who have presently working for us and who preceded me to accept this honor. Thank you very much, and have a nice evening.